Hi there, it's Marcus. I've just put together a short video showing how easy home roasting can be for anyone. Here's some of the things I've used. A portable induction cooker, an 1800 watt heat gun, and an infrared thermometer. It would be useful to have a timer and definitely need to do this type of roasting outdoors, as you'll see later. This is actually my second time roasting beans at home. I'm using a Kenyan AA washed variety of green beans. I'm not going to go into all the technicalities of roasting beans as I'm a beginner myself and I'm still learning as I go. I had 1 kilo of beans left, so I've divided that into 3 batches. I set my induction stove to 80 degrees or 176 degrees Fahrenheit. The air was pretty cold outside that day, so I eventually turned up to about 120 degrees or 248 degrees Fahrenheit. I have 3 settings on the heat gun. I started on the medium setting to heat up the beans for a few minutes. And now I'm on the highest setting. This batch went way too long, as I was using the whisk too much. The temperature at this point was still a bit low, but I didn't adjust the cook to compensate, as I was worried about burning the beans. It's a fine line between using the heat gun and scorching the beans, and then whisking too much, which is taking out too much of the heat from the beans. As I mentioned earlier, this is why I needed to do a roast like this outdoors, as the chaff goes everywhere. First crack on this batch was 9 minutes, way too long. Should be 7 to 7.5 minutes. And the total roast time was 14.5 minutes. It should be around 9.5 to 10 minutes total roast time. The second batch was spot on. I slowed down the whisk action. As you can see, I was moving the heat gun around more to not scorch the beans and was using the whisk a lot less. First crack was 7.25 minutes.
There we go. I think that's first crack, so that's just 10 past 7 minutes first crack. Yeah.
And the temperature at this point is around 215 degrees Celsius or 419 degrees Fahrenheit. I finished this batch at 10.5 minutes. I was using a vacuum to quickly cool the beans off. Might not have been a good idea, as a lot of the smell of the beans got into the vacuum, which I had to clean out later. You could easily transfer the beans between 2 sieves or colanders and do it that way. Yeah, so my last roast actually was a little bit quick. I think the first crack was around 5.5 minutes. So it just shows you it is a bit tricky. You have to adjust things on the fly really quickly. But anyway, I think it's a great fun thing to do. I enjoyed it, and I still will keep perfecting the roasting process and enjoying getting out there and doing it myself. So hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.